What's going on, YouTube? We back with another vid today. I'm bringing the energy to this vid. I'm with my boy Rail today. What's up, bro? How you?
Yo, what's up, my boy? I'm getting ready for this weekend, bro. Last weekend was turnt. You feel me? It was a
Yeah,
great boxing weekend, and we basically getting back to back superior. I
July has
mean,
like been the
great.
best
I
month of
mean,
boxing so far.
yes, bro. I mean, great boxing this weekend. We're getting another great
Definitely.
four fights. And plus also the heavyweight matchup, of course, for the undisputed heavyweight title. The lineal title. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a big matchup. Like
Rematch. It's a lot
it's
on
just
the line. Wembley
yeah.
Stadium, 80,000 people gonna be in attendance.
We
That's
might as well talk
crazy.
about that. Since you're
You want
gonna
to go there
mention that,
first? We can start with that,
we
Johnson.
might as well start with that. You know what I'm
So,
saying? And I'm gonna go off rip, man. I don't know how or Usyk why he agreed to fight at Wembley Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you can travel. I know you can, go to other countries and states and dominate and win fights, but you're the undisputed champ. Basically, you know what I'm saying? You had to get a belt took from you, but you beat Fury twice, you beat Joshua twice, and you already beat this dude, Daniel Dubois. Why agree to go fight on his home turf? I don't understand that.
you know what I think it is? This low blow situation is pissing him off, and I think this is where he makes the statement at Wembley Stadium in his backyard for all the belts. That it don't get no that this nigga Usyk is like he's kind of scary to me. This nigga scares me a little bit. Niggas pulling up weird haircuts. Nigga got one piece of hair dangling. Then he gets a baldy. Then he's wearing these weird outfits and he's so nice. I'm scared, bro. I'm really scared for Daniel, bro. But if I was to make a pick for this fight, I have to go Usyk. You always go to the guy that has the skills. Now Daniel, he can crack. He has power. His last couple performances have been beautiful.
Hmm.
He stopped Jared Miller, Big Baby. Who else did he fight? What's that last guy he just fought?
Um,
Anthony Joshua. Stops Anthony
yeah,
Joshua.
yep.
So he had a fallout with what's this guy's name? He's from London. Light skin
Oh,
boy.
Joe Joyce, Joe Joyce.
Yeah. So he was supposed to fight him. A little fallout. He got sick, I believe, or something like that. And Bacoli stepped in and he stopped Bacoli. So I definitely want to see him against one of these guys eventually. But I gotta go Usyk. Usyk skills. Usyk beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Dan. He stopped Daniel with a jab. That's kind of unheard of. Stopping a man with a jab. We ain't seen that since Larry Holmes. So
The
I just
boy
feel like the
quit in the
movements, the
first fight.
footwork. You say what?
The boy quit in the first fight.
You think so?
Yeah, he knew that shit was over. He knew he was getting outboxed. Like
Yeah.
you could tell
But
from
that
his
but that's what I'm
demeanor,
saying.
he
Like
getting
it's
frustrated.
it's painful though to get outboxed for 12 rounds straight and you can't do nothing. You feel handicapped the whole
Yeah,
entire fight.
100%.
I think it's gonna
My
happen again.
my whole thing is, bro, and I'm not going with the boy to win this, but we all know the controversy behind the first fight. If you don't know, Usyk was landed with a somewhat low blow. Some people say it was really low. You know what I'm saying, to the midsection, and Usyk went down. Now, if that's he was in a spot where we had a good ref in the ring, and he seen it was a low blow. He gave him the 5 minutes of time to recuperate, and he was good. Every ref in every stadium is not gonna be the same. Like, I don't know if in Wembley Stadium they're gonna call that a low blow. Some people they're gonna say he got stopped. Like, and some other refs will really call that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say Usyk didn't deserve the benefit of the doubt, but you know what I'm saying? You can't keep taking that risk. And I feel like even with fighting in his home stadium, you're getting older. They may be wanting him to be the next face. Like they may be even be leaning his way on the scorecards if you don't dominate the fight. Like if it's a close fight, they may lean his way just because they want to promote him and make him the bigger fighter. So I don't know. This fight, it's a little weird for me. I'm not as confident as I was when it was first announced,
For the
but
first,
I
yeah.
do I do think Usyk will, like you said, the skills. He's definitely the better fighter, but will that prevail in this fight? Let's see.
Yeah. Usyk is like 38, bro.
Yeah, you're getting up there.
Bro, I didn't even know he was that. Bro, he don't fight like he's 38, bro. He fights like
Yeah,
he's
he got
young.
super good feet, super good footwork. You
bro.
know all that.
You know, you know the
His
Ukraine
game.
aces, they Lomachenko, all of them,
Mm-hmm.
man. Ranchik, bro.
Yeah.
They're known for it, but like my thing is like, how can you do this for 12 rounds? If you notice, bro, he does not, bro. He's bouncing up and down paws like this
Mm-hmm.
for 12 rounds, bro. I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
bro, you don't get
Yeah.
tired, bro. Like you don't get tired. People don't understand how hard it is. That's the thing.
Exactly.
People think it look good, bro. I'm telling you, it's harder than it looks. It's way harder than it looks. So if I was a I would say 30%
70-30.
Daniel, bro. After seeing the first fight, I know Daniel did get a little better, but still, like I would have to go 70-30 for me, just for me.
I agree.
He has a
I agree.
puncher's chance, he can crack. So you know what I'm saying. He definitely can punch. I just feel like, as far as like this whole card, it was a shitty card, but the main event's sturdy. But I feel like
Definitely gotta be tuned in for
I
the
think
main
it's just a
event.
bunch of people from Europe and London. They just trying to get
Yeah.
everybody built up a little. So I'm not mad at it,
Which
but
is smart. Which is smart. I'll probably
yeah,
too. I'll be in and out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be definitely more focused on the Usyk fight, 100%.
yeah, it's like definitely like a nice little platform, for people coming up. But moving on to Premier Boxing's card. Now this I love this card right here. So for the first card on the undercard, we have Pitbull Cruz versus Figueroa. Now, if y'all seen this fight the first time, they had a slugfest. This is the first time I actually seen Pitbull hit someone with all his might and they did not get knocked out. Whoever Figueroa, I didn't know Figueroa prior, but Figueroa has a chin.
Fiero, you mean?
Is it Fierro or Frig?
It's Isaac Cruz versus Angel Fiero.
Fierro, my bad. I'm saying
And then
Figueroa.
Brandon Figueroa will be fighting Joet Gonzalez.
Okay, yeah, I got him mixed up. Yeah, Ferrero, he has a chin, bro. He has a granite chin. I don't know if you watched the first fight, bro. You know how Pitbull goes. He does this, he throws this. He hit, bro, like with that jaw like 100 times, bro. I swear to you, bro. Talking about, hit me more.
Yeah.
I'm like, then they just started slugging. But that was the first time I seen Pitbull get super, super tired. That was the very first time. So I feel like Ferrero, he definitely has the tools to tire him out again and maybe win on points. I think it's either gonna go Pitbull by points or Ferrero by points. I think it's either because he couldn't knock him out, bro. He hit him with
Pitbull
everything.
and we know Pitbull don't get knocked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna just be one of them. It's got to be a decision. They both slug again. I think that's how
I
it's gonna
think
play out.
can't wait for that fight. I want to see Pitbull against some of these other, top contenders again. So hopefully he can get by this dude so he can get another fair chance. That's all I'm really leaning on. You know what I'm saying? But the odds, he does have the highest odds for this fight. He's minus 590 against Fierro. Fierro is a plus 360 underdog. So if you like Ferrero in this
If
fight,
y'all want to go bet, you
that's a
go bet.
solid. That's a solid bet
So
right
so
there.
so so who's your pick? Who your pick for this fight?
Oh, I'm going Cruz. I'm going Isaac.
Cruz. Okay. I'm gonna go Ferrero.
Like
I'm gonna go
like
Ferrero. I'm
I
gonna mix
want
it
him
up.
to win. I
I'm gonna
want
mix it
him to
up.
win.
I like Pitbull, but he just could not hurt him. So I'm just gonna go Ferrero. But I feel like Pitbull does have the skills. But I'm gonna just go Ferrero just to mix it up, so we not picking the same people. I'll go Ferrero
Okay.
on that one.
Let's talk about the other undercard fight. Obviously, Brandon Figueroa. He's a minus 360 favorite versus Joet Gonzalez, who is plus 240. A featherweight fight. And this should be solid. Like, let's see if Figueroa bounce back. Let's see what he still has. Obviously he's been in some tough fights recently, but let's see what he got. He's a they put him up against underdog. Let's see if he can get back on track. I like Figueroa to get back on track. I don't think he was brutally damaged in his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So I think that he could return and get a win.
Yeah, I gotta go Figueroa too. Like I watched a little bit of the guy he's fighting, just a little bit. I think Figueroa, he's world class compared to just prospect. I guess you can call the other guy. He's cool, but Figueroa has been a two-time division champ, so it's different. It's levels. I feel like it's levels, and it will show. It will show.
Right. Right.
Um,
I would have thought he would have had the best odds for this. Isaac Cruz having higher odds.
you-
That's
what's
that's
his
that's
odds?
debatable. like I said, Brandon is a minus 360 favorite, and Isaac was a minus 590 favorite. So they think there's a higher chance that Isaac wins his fight than Brandon wins his fight.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's I might if I'm a betting man, so I might just have to, take
I'm
the,
a bet, man.
I don't know, a little 5 ball, a little 10 ball, see what it could do for me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
See what it do.
When the odds is
Um,
like that, yo, y'all gotta bet. I'm sorry. I know y'all think it is gonna be a one sided, but sometimes take them chances. You never know. Caleb
mhm.
Plant lost his money. Hate that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
So
moving on to the next fight of this card, we got Tim Tszyu versus Fundora 2. This to me is the people's main event. I know Manny and
yeah,
all, Miss Manny Pacquiao. We know I love Manny, one of my favorite fighters ever. But I think this is the people boxing fans' people's main event. Just because Manny's coming off 4 year layoff, we don't really know how he's gonna look. Now we know how these two guys are gonna look. We're gonna
right.
have Tim Tszyu pressure, 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 calculated pressure. We're gonna have Fundora try to stay on the outside. He's not gonna try to get on the inside. And last time it was a bloodbath. This was one of them bloodbath fights because of due to a cut on
The cut.
the
That
cut.
cut played a big factor
Yeah,
to me.
super. But people did not understand this about that fight, right? Tim Tszyu broke Fundora's nose as well, though. Like they both was battered and bloody, bro. I know his joint was a little, more of a factor, but Fundora nose was broke, so he's a dog. He was fighting with a broken nose. People don't
Yeah,
know his
that's right.
nose actually was broken. Like he had blood streaming through his nose. He had to get surgery and all that. So even though he had a cut right here, Tim Tszyu, Fundora had his own problem. A broken nose. Got to breathe out your mouth for the rest of the fight. So I
Yeah, it
feel
was
like
a great fight.
yeah,
Great back and forth. Yeah.
they both faced it trials and tribulations throughout that whole fight. But I would love to see it without a controversy cut though on due to the forehead.
Yeah. A
And
lot of people think, and me included, think that kind of changed and swayed the fight. It
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I think Tenzu, like I'm not gonna say Tenzu would have just beat him handily, but I do think it hindered him. He was thinking about it, he was feeling it, he was feeling the pain. Like I do think it played a factor. I can't lie.
yeah, he is a dog though. He kept fighting. That's
He
one thing
did
you
kept
can't take.
fighting, and it
Tenzu,
definitely turned into one of the best fights like of that year. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like it was a back and forth, and that's kind of I kind of expect the same thing, honestly.
a bloodbath.
And it's gonna be two guys, especially with Fundora. His confidence is even bigger now.
Yeah,
So Fundora thinks he's the best guy in this fight. Tim Tszyu thinks he's the best guy in this fight. So that always comes for a great clash.
yeah, that's gonna be. This is the
I'm
people's
gonna.
main event. This is the people's main
I'm
event.
leaning Tim Tszyu.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
going.
okay, 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 okay,
I'm
okay,
going
okay.
Tim. I think he backs up and avenges his loss. The odds maker agree with the same thing. Tim Tszyu is a minus 665, minus 165 favorite. Sebastian Fundora is plus 120. So they have Fundora as the underdog, and I do think Tim Tszyu pulled this one out.
I'm going Fundora. I'm going Fundora. I like
Mm,
his size. I like his height. But I feel like he's just open to body because he's so skinny and he's so paws long. It's like and it's like Tim Tszyu is literally jabbing up here. Like if you watch, bro, he's literally having to
yeah,
jab literally up
it's a
here,
few
bro.
it's a few inch height difference for
You
sure.
so like I just feel like his shoulders are gonna be hurting all night. And I just feel like Fundora has this savvy kind of confidence, super savvy, super calm, not doing too much. Like he's just here to fight. And I feel like he
Hmm.
also has a chip on his shoulder because I was listening to interviews and stuff, and it was like when he beat Tim Tszyu, he was like, it was like he finally did it because his sister's a world champ. Y'all don't know, Sebastian
Yeah,
Fundora. His little
she's
sister, yeah,
she's
she's
next up
tough.
too. By the
She's
way,
tough, but she was a world champ before him. So basically, like he was kind of in the shadows as far as being a world champ. And then he finally got it. And then now you got people saying that it was due to a cut. So he has a chance to like clarify to people like this was no fluke. I am a world champ. And I feel like that's what's gonna give him that extra push that he needs to win this fight. I have to go for Enduro on this one. Size, I think it's just gonna be a little too much for him. Too much for Tim Tszyu. But it's gonna be a great fight though.
This is definitely a 50-50 fight. Like, if
Yeah.
Fundora wins, I wouldn't even be surprised. Like you said, I think
Yeah.
Fundora is world class. I think 154 is one of the best divisions right now, one of the hottest divisions. So many great fighters. We're about to see a lot of great fights in the upcoming years, and it's real exciting for the 154 division, man. I can't lie.
Imagine him at 147. That'd be scary as shit. 6'7", 147 pounder.
He
Oh
would
no.
he
Oh
would
no.
dominate, bro.
Oh no. He not
He
too
would
far
dominate.
though. He not too far. It is kind of
I
like a
don't.
little big jump,
You
but
don't want to. You don't want him to be too drawn out, though. I think
yeah,
that's
he
a
already is
good.
kind of like
Yeah,
bony as shit. So
you don't want him to be too
yeah,
drawn out. But let's get into the main event,
yeah.
man.
Moving on to the main event. This is going to be a very interesting fight. We got Manny Pacquiao, Pac-Man, coming back to fight Mario Barrios. I'm just gonna get my statement out now. Barrios is ass. Okay, he is ass to me, guys. I'm sorry. I know he is the WBC world champ, but he is ass. I feel like Barrios had 140. Nice. He was nice. 147. No. No. I think he's shitty. And I think Manny's just gonna beat him up for 12 rounds. People think this 4 year layoff is gonna be a factor, but Manny is a generational talent, bro. Like 8 division world champ. Oh my
Yes.
goodness! Like, if anybody could do it, it's Manny. I think it'd be Manny or Floyd. If anybody could come off a 4 year layoff and fight a world champ and win, he's one of them people that can do it. So I gotta go. I'm locking in my pick now. I'm going Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, and if also you guys want to bet on Manny Pacquiao,
Tell him the line. Tell him the line.
he is plus 235. So he is the underdog in this fight against Mario Barrios, who comes in at a minus 360 favorite. Man, this is a pick 'em fight. Honestly, like I was like, how can I not go Barrios here? But
You going
Manny,
Barrios?
I mean, he's the favorite. More people are going Barrios than not. He's the younger guy, he's the bigger guy, he's the longer guy, and he's in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao, the reason people are going Manny Pacquiao is because of his name. We seen him last and against what Ugas, and Ugas is will we say he's world class? Whatever you want to call about Ugas, Manny looked a little slow in that fight. Obviously, way slower than what he looked like in his prime. To say that we're gonna get a Manny that's better than that version of him would be ridiculous. Now, who do you like better between Mario Barrios and Ugas? I feel like that will kind of decipher. Do you think Manny can win this fight? Talk to me, man. Wake up. Who
Oh,
wins between
I fell
Ugas?
asleep. You kept talking about Mario. I
Who
fell
wins between
asleep.
Ugas and Barrios?
You kept talking about Mario Barrios. I fell asleep and shit.
Who will win between Ugas and Mario
Right
Barrios?
now,
At that Ugas versus this Barrios.
Ugas.
Ugas.
Ugas is nice.
And okay. And we seen that he made Manny look real slow, real old, right? We're seeing a
I mean, of
Manny.
course, he's not gonna be the same, Manny as we've
And
seen.
we're seeing Manny off a 4 year layoff.
He said he's been
Is
training
is
still.
it
He's
crazy for
still been
me to
training.
think? But is he gonna be any faster? He's gonna get faster as he gets older. Is that what you're telling me?
I think he's still gonna let off them eight combo combinations as he usually do.
I think
You know how he be. He do this. He start hitting his head.
I
Manny
think
start.
that the longer this fight goes on, will favor Barrios. I would if Manny could get a knockout or a knockdown that could change the fight and mess with Barrios' mind. I feel like that would be his best bet. It's hard because I kind of agree with you. Barrios is solid. Like I don't think he's
Stop. He's
great.
ass. Just you can
I
say
don't.
it. You can say
I
it.
don't think he is great. I don't think he is great, bro. And so I think it's a very winnable and obtainable belt for Manny. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like the younger, bigger guy some people gonna lean that way, and I'm not mad at them. Honestly, like I said, I think it's 50-50.
I
Which
think it's a 50-50 as well, but I feel like heart is going to play a factor. I don't think Mario has heart. I don't think he does. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I believe
Manny
he'll
needs to do
fight when
something
he
to
has
change the
to.
fight. Manny needs to do something to change the fight.
I'm gonna have it. I think it's going to be like 7-5 on scorecards. I think it goes to decision 7-5 Manny Pacquiao off of like a drop, like a knockdown. 7-5.
Like you said, since we don't want to have the same answers and stuff, I will go Barrios, but I'm not a confident Barrios guy right now. I will be lying to say I'm confident, but I'm going off. Let's take away the names. We got a 46-year-old who hasn't fought in 4 years versus a guy who's in his prime, who's
Right.
bigger, longer, and faster. That's all I'm looking at right now.
From that
So
aspect.
I will go with Barrios from that
Can I
aspect.
ask you a
Yes.
question? Just one question, right?
Sure.
Who do you believe has more skills? Mario Barrios or Manny Pacquiao?
In 2025.
Who do you think has more skills?
In 2025?
Yes, who do you think has more skills? Skills. Skills is IQ.
Like
Skills, listen, skills is IQ,
Manny is
punch
obviously more
placement,
experienced.
footwork, experience.
You have to
That
lean Manny for experience. Manny has seen every style. He's seen a Barrios before, so I will agree with that.
he's also a
He's seen
southpaw. He's also a
he's seen that
southpaw.
before. Yeah, that's gonna yep. So I agree with that. But after that, it's gonna be hard to give Manny more ed. I'm going off of the last time we seen Manny.
You know the last thing that leaves you is your power, right?
That's what I'm saying. A KO or a knockdown could change the fight.
I think this is
I
listen.
think he could tire out. Like I think Manny could win the first 6 rounds 4-2, 5-1. The longer it goes on though, I think the younger guy kind of if he's not mentally cooked, which Barrios can get cooked mentally, I think he can figure out a way to string up the last 3 rounds and win them championship rounds to retain his title.
I don't think so this is how I'm gonna go off it. The last time I seen Mario Barrios fight a southpaw, he got stopped. And one thing I learned about him when he fights southpaws, he does not move his head off that center line, bro. He does not. He has no head movement off the center line, bro. I think that straight left down the pipe is gonna be landing all night for Manny Pacquiao. I swear, I just feel it, bro. I just feel I could just see it. You know, that's what he does. He goes
Yeah,
his left is, and I just when Mario Barrios fought Tank, he kept getting hit with the two. He kept getting hit with the two. The two was setting him up for other shit. I just think
right.
that's
But
exactly
boom.
how it's gonna go. I just think that's
We
exactly how
talking
it's
about a Barrios who was barely making that weight and still kind of outfought Tink for a lot
weight
of that
has
fight.
nothing to do with not taking a punch. I just think that
But
he's not gonna be able. You
but
gotta have defense. You gotta have
what I'm
defense.
saying is he had enough defense to where he was winning on a lot of scorecards against Tink. It was
But
a
that's
really
always
tough,
that's always how
competitive
Tank
fight.
fights, though.
But
He
it don't matter how Tink fight. What
he.
I'm saying is Barrios put up a great like a good performance, like against that southpaw. It wasn't a bad. You can get stopped and still have a good performance. Would you say Tommy Hearns had a bad performance against Marvin
I
Hagler?
agree to
No.
that statement.
So
You
you can
can definitely
still
have a
go
good
crazy
performance
and get
still.
stopped.
Yeah,
It's all about catching that one shot. So I
yeah,
think he can still do his thing. But like I said, I'm not confident in my Barrios pick. I'm letting
yeah.
y'all guys know now. I am not confident. I'm not
Y'all,
saying Barrios is
y'all heard it
good.
here, man.
Please listen to
Manny's
me.
making a comeback.
Barrios, I'm
I'm on
not
a
saying
Manny
Barrios is
bandwagon.
great.
No,
I'm not
Mario's
saying
cool.
Barrios is
I'm not gonna say he's super ass. He's a world champ, so I gotta give him his respect for that. I just don't think he's like a spectacular fighter. That's all.
he's not a legend. He's not a first ballot Hoffer. No, no.
No,
I agree.
he's okay. He's okay. We can agree to that. He's okay.
He's a good B ish fighter.
B minus. Who y'all?
He
What y'all? Yo, hit the
who's
chat.
worse? Is
Hit the
he
chat,
worse?
y'all.
Is he worse than Berlinger at his weight? I don't think he's worse
I
than
don't even want to
Berlinger.
talk about Berlanga. Berlanga is a C-level fighter, if you ask me. Berlanga talking about it's my city. You gonna need a truck to stop me, bro. You got stopped in 3 or 4.
Yeah, he was
Come
that
on
was
now.
bad.
And at least Barrios is a world champ, 2 time.
Right.
So
Right.
give him his 2 division. So give him his respect. That's why I say he's okay. He's okay, but I just don't see him doing nothing that Manny hasn't seen.
Okay, and that's fair.
That's me personally.
That's a
And
fair fight, man.
sometimes winning fights, it's not about the physical. It's about here. And I
That's
know
true
Manny
too.
got this to win the fight. We know he does. We know he does. We know he can tap into whatever he need to tap into mentally and right here to win that fight. So I gotta go Manny. Y'all let me know who y'all got in the chat. I'm going Manny. Y'all let me know.
Yes,
Y'all let me
everyone,
know.
please comment who y'all got in that fight and all the other fights as well, man. We want to hear y'all opinions. We want to hear
Mm-hmm.
everything, man. Please let us know in the comments any other vids you would like to see us do. We continue to post multiple times a week. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. What can I say? We pushing out the content for y'all, man.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all
appreciate y'all.
subscribe to the channel. Go check out our other social medias. We're on X. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram, man. Show us some love. We continue to push out the content for y'all. Anything you want to say, Scoop, before we head out of there?
Yeah, till next time, y'all. Y'all take it easy, all right?
Yes, sir. We out.